A Christian brother sent me a beautiful message today. He sent me so many verses from Bible mentioning that see God is omnipresent, God is omniscient, God is formless, God is almighty, he is all powerful, he knows everything. This kind of statements from Bible he sent. I made a video that Prajapati of Vedas is not Jesus, because many people, Christian missionaries, they are saying that Rig Veda and Yajur Veda and other Vedas, wherever Prajapati is coming, that is indicating Jesus. So I made a video clarifying that it is not denoting to Jesus, because Vedas, number one, do not have a proper noun or a name of a person or any story, incident, etc. Secondly, Prajapati is a Sanskrit word and it has a different meaning. And I also mentioned from Rig Veda mantra and Yajur Veda mantra. So in that video, this person has replied with various various comments from Bible. They were pretty nice actually, very good. And also he mentioned one more comment. I pray to God to open your eyes of understanding to know the truth and let the truth set you free. Please read and meditate on these quotes. This was his comment. So then I thought this video is not to criticize anyone. This video is a very deep, thought process. We have to understand one thing. Suppose I write a book, and in the book I am writing a quote. I am writing that E is equal to mc square or F is equal to ma. Some science formulas I am writing, and then I am saying that these are my findings or these are my quotes. Then obviously the reader of the book will know that the author is liar, because E equal to mc square is Einstein's formula. F is equal to ma is another formula by Newton or somebody else. Or I write a Maxwell's equation and then without indicating it's Maxwell's equation, I write my name. Then obviously I'm not giving the credit to the author. I am giving credit to myself. This is absolute lie. Why I am saying this is, my Acharya always says, whatever truth is available in any book of this world, that truth has come from Vedas only. Because when Almighty God creates this universe, God gives the knowledge to the human beings, the first four rishis, and then later on the knowledge comes to the various people. That knowledge is the Vedic knowledge. And that knowledge is the truth because it is emanating from Almighty God, who is truth. So the statement in the Bible, really beautiful statement, can anyone hide himself in secret places so I shall not see him? Question mark. Do I not fill the heaven and earth? Question mark. Heaven is my throne and earth is my footstool. Where is the house that you will build me, and where is the place of my rest? Have you not known? Have you not heard? The everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, neither faints nor is weary. His understanding is unsearchable. So many other quotes he has written. The only thing I would like all of us to think here is, if God say, if this is the word of the Lord as per the book Bible, we have to understand whether this statement is there in Vedas or not. If the statement is there in Vedas, it's similar to E equal to mc square. So they have taken a statement from Vedas and then put it here. For example, God says, Isha vasyam idam sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagattena tyaktena bunjita ma gradha kasya svidanam, that I am omnipresent. I am present inside you, I am present outside you. I am watching you every time 24/7. I am the owner of this entire universe. And then Almighty God says, Sahasra Sirusha Purusha Sahasraksha Sahasrapat Sabhumim Sarvatas Pritva Atyatishtat Dashangulam. The entire universe, which the modern science says 13.8 billion light years is the size of the observable universe. This entire universe is made of Dashangulam, 10 elements, 5 Panch Mahabhut and then Panch Sukshma Bhut. This is called Dashangulam. But God says in this mantra, I am not only inside this Dashangulam, I am also outside, which you cannot even imagine, you cannot even perceive. And also Almighty God says, Natasya pratima asti yasya namate mahadyashah. I am formless, I cannot be measured, I am infinite, you cannot perceive me. Anejadekam manaso javiyo. Anejad, ajat means vibration. Anejat means, Almighty God does not vibrate, He does not move. Almighty God does not move, but everything in this universe, including the smallest atom, it moves. The electron inside the atom moves. But Almighty God does not move, being omnipresent, because He does not have any space to move. This kind of fundamental knowledge about Almighty God is given in the Vedas, and this kind of knowledge is copied in various books, but those books do not give credit to the Vedas. But then we have to understand it is similar to E equal to mc square, that if the truth is written in any other book, that truth, if it is tallying with if it is tallying with Vedas only, it is called as truth. That truth is coming from the Vedas only. Like example, Quran says that God is formless, God does not have a body. Sa parega shukram akayam, from Vedas. So here we have to understand, okay, if Bible has got all the truth, then why not we follow Bible? I'm just quoting an example from the quote he has written. He has written, He was in the beginning with God. Let's analyze this statement. He was in the beginning with God means God is existing and there was one more person along with God. I don't know who is that he. It is John 1.2. But Almighty God says in the Vedas, in the beginning, when the Pralaya stage was there, when the absolute dissolution of this universe was there, nothing was present except Almighty God, and all the Jivatmas were in Shushupta coma stage, like a coma stage, Shushupta avastha, and non-alive Prakriti, which is in the absolute state of equilibrium, that was present. And non-alive Prakriti is the raw material from which Almighty God creates the universe. It was in absolute equilibrium, that means no movement. It was absolute equilibrium. Rajagun, Tamagun, Satagun were not doing any actions. So then my power acts on Prakriti, and then I convert the Prakriti to visible Srishti. And during the Pralaya, the visible Srishti is going into invisible Prakriti. This is the creation of the universe and dissolution of universe. But then that point of time, only God was present, who does not need air to breathe, who does not need water to drink, who does not need food to survive, and He was present. But here Bible John 1.2 says, along with God there was somebody else. So is it matching with Vedas? If it is not matching with Vedas, then who has written this? It is not coming from Vedic knowledge. It is coming from the human mind. Because Manushyaha Anrutam Vadanti. Anrutam means human beings are capable to write lies. Devaha Satyam Vadanti. Rishi Munis always tell the truth because they are indulged in Almighty God in Samadhi. Devaha Satyam Vadanti. So we have to understand that any book, I am just taking an example of Bible because this person has sent a message to me today, but any book, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Puranas, any book, whether the statement is true or false, how do we know? We have to compare with the Vedas. So any statement, if the statement is tallying with the Vedas, it is absolute truth. If the statement is not tallying with Vedas, we have to ignore it. That is why all great people always tell one thing. Like example, Puranas, Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati says, do not read Puranas because there are some statements in Purans which could be true, but there are many statements which are false. But since you do not know the Vedas, you will not understand which is true and which is false. If you read the Puranas, you will also accept false as true, and you will sometimes think the true as false. So do not omit these kind of books is the advice from Maharishi, and also Mayacharya, and also great Rishi Munis. And also Vedas, Atharvaveda says, do not read in the matter of spirituality especially, do not read books written by human beings. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.